PSP, get over here, please. Arena thing, Peak. Me and the boys are about to chuck somebody into the pit. Bro sending someone to Maniac King. Plasma Bolt! Okay. Sacrifice. No, he's chill. But he's also far too spiteful of God to die. Me and the boys on their way to kill God. Okay, already starting off strong. Wait, God, not MK? Yes. You know, there's at least one fella, excluding MK, stronger than God. Who is it? The Judge. Me and the boys on their way to go kill two gods. V1 all to kill. I'm the one who made the Judge, I know. At PSP, this guy thinks normal people can beat the Judge. V1 wouldn't last 10 seconds. Bet Doomslayer wouldn't last 20. Come on, hit V1. The Judge is larger than the Omniverse. V1 couldn't see it in time to parry. Okay. And anything that touches the Judge's mouth instantly gets atomically disassembled and gets sent back into the Omniverse. If V1 tries to parry, he loses an arm on an atomic level. At least his arm. Alright, so do you think you can't win? Then I know one can. Huh? SV cheats. I am now a true god. I have SV cheats 1. Can't kill me. God is easily able to get eviscerated by the Judge. The Judge can easily end the Omniverse, but I have access to console commands. Creative Steve couldn't win. Most characters in fiction would die instantly. By the power of Gabe Newell found my source, I pray. It's just an image. Okay. Not gonna work. I have access to console commands. I'm able to mess with reality and console. All hell, Gabe. I'm sorry, it won't work. I'm just going to Vec ban him. He is too big to use commands on. You cannot win. / ban the Judge. The Judge has been banned. Error. Pray to V1 breakdancing. Pray to the Holy One. Be gone. No, activate my stand. K-Whoop, Newell, creator, Valve can ban anyone, doesn't matter what. Activate my stand. Prime Maniac King. Come on, hit me. Plasma Beam. Get hit by 100 million plus degrees Celsius. God mode. Bounces right off. Deactivate. Quirky source prop thing. Come on. It incinerated a little. But these are source props. They don't melt. I'll watch 10 more. Okay. Dude, it's 100 million degrees Celsius. Have you ever seen a source prop melted before? No, you haven't, because you can't. That's 180 million 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 180 million 32. At least. Car. Do you need more cars, or are you going to do something? Even then, I doubt even Mach 10 could do serious harm to MK. If he can go and possibly beat a being that could easily destroy the entire Omniverse. Source props at any speed can just kill you because funny. Dude. Freaking car. Hits him at fucking light speed. He'd tank that shit. That fucking tickles. There's also a funky source physics that just because you could probably survive a regular car being has been chucked at him doesn't mean the source physics won't hurt him. Yeah, but being able to tank something that disassembles you by the atom is a lot harsher. Are you going to continue to power scale or fight? Fine, I cast Plasma Ball. 180 million Fahrenheit plus. At best you are covered in burns. Teleports, then car. Pile of ash. You are ash now. I have Gabe Newell on my side. He protects. He is a god, right? Just a normal god. I plan to be immortal. Gaming won't be the same when Gaben dies. Okay? He truly is God. The Judge one-taps Newell. Okay. MK scales to... I think this stands for Maniac King, by the way. MK scales to / past the Judge. Okay, for context, I made both in some, universe that me and a friend group is in, some project, passion project that me and a friend is working on. I have created both of these characters. Maniac King is based off of a character that this guy created. The judge is, yeah, no, he destroys everything. That's basically how I explain it. Therefore, by logic, if A is better than B, then B is better than C, and then A is better than C. It bounces up harmlessly. Lol, lol. You can't get Prime Maniac King. He is above God level. He achieved immortality through pure spite. Spite. He had so much spite for God. He chose to not die. Yep, that's canon. Fine. I guess I have to use the workshop. I get Sisyphus Prime. Is he God level? I can call upon whoever I want with the workshop. Is he God level? I can install anything with the workshop. I mean, I guess, yeah. I ain't no power scaler. He is at the level of God. I am not a power scaler, so I guess. So yeah, I guess. The Maniac King scales to / above the judge, who scales far above gods. Anyway, gotta go. Bleh. I win by default. War of attrition. Wait, there's more. There's more. There's more. Bro parried the Omniverse. Omniverse 0v11. News. V1 has recently entered the chambers of the judge against Maverick's liking, and it seems that V1 has defeated the judge for now. Let's see in due time what will happen next. The news anchor Soil. The news anchor Soil. Live V1 reaction. What is this? Dude. What does the King Maverick think of this? We shall find out in due time. 1. He is Maniac King. 2. The Judge is a nigh immortal being larger than the multiverse of multiverses, aka the Omniverse. The Omniverse is composed of millions of multiverses, which are each composed of millions of universes. V1 would not be able to see 0.0001% of the Judge. V1 would not be able to annoy the Judge. It's like if you collided with a single bacterium, you wouldn't even notice. Soil gives fake news. I don't know, he seems pretty trustworthy. Dude, it's worse than coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. It's one bacterium versus the world's nuclear weapons supply tenfold. With V1 as the bacterium, if you are too much of an idiot to tell. Skull emoji. Live V1 reaction. News. It seems that Manic King, he's back, and it seems that he is here for round 2. So what will happen next? We figure out if it's just V1 or not, or will it be the entire Ultra Kill universe. But it does seem like V1 will not win, mostly considering how big it is and how tiny V1 is. How will Liam come back this news reporter Soil? Okay. That's the neat part. The judge wishes you dead. There are only a couple individuals in the Omniverse capable of lasting more than 10 seconds. V1 is not one of them. Popcorn emoji. I could... I guess if there's technically infinite many of V1, it is confirmed. Minos Prime and Sisyphus Prime both mention the fact every time you re-enter their fight after dying, they're like, another one, let me just do this real quick or something. Or, well, Minos Prime is like, he calls his fighting useless. Popcorn. Well, just as a question, I am just wondering, but you keep on talking about the judge, but never bring up why he's so strong. May you give us some examples? I'm not trying to be, like, biased or anything. Oh, he's pretty much the Grim Reaper of his world. I is the creator of him. He just chills outside the Omniverse, accidentally wraps his body around it from time to time. Well, it seems like an Ultra Kill universe is getting cooked. I will let him respond. Yeah, the judge could accidentally eat the Ultra Kill universe. Car! Again, dude, this does not prove anything. It's like if a bacterium bumped into the Milky Way galaxy. But again, I still painfully ask you, what does the judge do? See, what does the judge do? Like, how is he so strong? Like, what does he attack with? Like, how does he attack? Either tail slap or crunch. If you enter his mouth, you are disassembled at an atomic level. So, like a black hole. And then your atoms are sent back into the Omniverse. Kinda? I mean, he destroys all your molecular bonds, which then teleport back to the Omniverse. Pencil. Okay. Okay, bro, I actually respond. Bro, like, I actually respond. Bro, like, respond. Sorry, I kept on popping on there. Also, there's something he does when he gets pissed. I forgot what it is, but it's stupid OP. Liam, you really need to respond with something. I think the context for this is that if you last for too long, he just he basically does /kill at E. and then charges headlong at you. I don't know. I'm still kind of coming up with that one. Liam, you really need to respond with something good. The Judge is stupid OP. The god of the Omniverse got shit against the Judge. News. Recently, with new events coming out about the Judge and its Omniverse, it seems that V1 and V1's entire universes are basically Dante's Inferno. It seems that they are most likely going to get destroyed in this battle. There really is no saving as Liam sends goofy on gifts. But as more and more stuff come out about the Judge, the more and more I think we will not be able to survive. News anchor Soy. Okay. Alright, I'll give you that V1 dies. I do have one thing not Ultra related. Who?
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Today, we are going to go inside a black hole. Scientists don't usually call it stretching, they call it spaghettification. Once you reach this point, you would be dead. Or is it? Now that didn't happen because I'm so strong, even though I am.
Conversation is stupid. Bro, really trying to shoehorn this in. Like, bro, trying to defend yourself a little. Bro, I'm fighting a power scaler, nothing I can do, really. I sat there saying I couldn't come up with anything. Well, that sells it. News! It seems that Liam's admitted defeat and that the Judge is the controller of the Omniverse. He's not the controller, he's the end of the Omniverse. He just chooses not to because he doesn't have reason to. Yet. V1 would get absolutely obliterated along with its universe, so there's officially no debate this. Apparently, Liam couldn't even come up with anything to defend itself, so yep. And the fact that the Judge is that powerful, I don't think anything could really stand it a chance at all. Also, I'm going to respond to Liam talking about power scaling. I know power scaling is inherently stupid, but it's kind of funny. I don't know what's just fun to do. News anchor Soy. I do agree in that it can be fun, but stuff like this is just hard. Now, controlling it is God's job. The Judge is just chilling and seeing if people should get a second chance at life or not. Yeah, he's basically, I guess, the equivalent of Anubis? Or, like, the classic Judge of the afterlife, I guess. And that's about revamped the arena and took off Night Viz. Added some fight. And it loops back around all the way to the top. Oh my god, this Discord server is stupid, but I love it so much.